first thing I got to ask you is, you told me once when we were in Vegas that Real Steel had to be a movie that needed to work, whether it was about fighting robots or ping pong or any other type of sport, because the human story was the most important thing to you. What do you think the key was in this film, with such huge, great spectacle and such huge, great action, to keeping that human story so focal to the movie?
Honestly, it was just, it was me reminding myself of that every day. It was revising the script and developing a script so that the human story was in the foreground. And it was directing the performances and casting the movie and designing the aesthetics of the movie in a way that kept the people first. And the robot fights awesome, but backdrop. And never losing my way about my priorities, regardless of the complexity of making this movie.
One of the things that I really liked about the film was there seemed to be this atmosphere to it, that in the midst of this human story, this father and son story, you had this great action, the soundtrack seemed to go well with it, the robot designs were great. Did you have a particular temperature in mind when you were approaching the film about what you wanted the atmosphere of this film to be?
Yeah, I went to Vegas and I saw when I was prepping the movie, I went to the Pacquiao-Cotto fight, and when when you're in a fight venue like that, the electricity, the anticipation of carnage is so electric and palpable that I wanted to capture that. And it's wall-to-wall music, and it's crazy people in the crowd, and it's a wall of sound, and it's a blend of all of that. And that's what I was going for, that kind of white-hot, anticipatory, electric vibe.
Now, one of the real great little just gems in this movie is this young kid playing Hugh's son, Dakota, I think. How did you find this kid, and what was he like working with? Because he came across just wonderfully.
Thank you. Yeah, he's look. Well, it's funny. I was about to say Dakota's the heart of the movie, but so is Hugh, and so is Adam.
Right.
You know, it's really that triangle, that trinity. They're everything to me and to the story. I saw hundreds of boys, and I just didn't cast one until I was sure I had it. And with Dakota, he came in many times. He's from Toronto. He's a really good actor. I'm from Montreal. We haven't done the Canadian bonding. I was just there. We just had a Canadian premiere 3 nights ago.
Oh, that's amazing.
It was awesome. Toronto loved getting the in-person love. Me, I went there. Hugh, Dakota, many of us. And Dakota is a great actor, but he's still authentic. He has an honesty to him that has not been trained out. He has none of that kiddie actor precociousness. And he's a good boy. And he just kind of gave a performance. Sometimes it took a lot of work from me, sometimes less. But it's a magical performance.
Now, you had also said to me when we were in Vegas that Adam, you stay purposely vague on whether or not he's sentient. Because you tease at it in the film with ever so subtle little head movements here and there. Did you have in the back of your mind whether he was or wasn't? Or did you just decide to play it out the way it was? And even
I know the answer.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I know the answer, but I will not tell, and I won't let the movie tell. Maybe if I'm lucky enough to make a sequel, we will confirm or deny. But for now, I think that the magic of Real Steel is in the fact that people keep asking. And there's a lot of people debating, like, I saw him move. No, when he was looking in the mirror, he moved. I won't say, but yes, I do have an opinion. I think we all do. And mine isn't more legitimate than any other audience member. For me, the wonderment that that boy feels towards that robot. And again, that's real. That's not the kid acting. That's Dakota doing a scene with a real 8.5 foot tall, remote controlled, real robot. No visual effects. So what you see there of a boy kind of falling in love with this machine, that was what was happening for real.
Well, so congratulations on Real Steel. I had a lot of fun watching it. We can't wait to have it on AMC screens.
Right on. Thank you. I'm happy to be there.